What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hope all is well. Now, this is a year recap with the Colorado Buffaloes. Coach Prime, he just finished his first season as the head coach of the Colorado Buffaloes. I wanted to do a recap this time. Just talk about some of the games and some of the memorable moments that we all witnessed. Sit back and let's take a ride into memory lane. All right, y'all, let's get this started. Guys, please do me a favor. Before we get into this video, please give us a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, hit the bell notification so you can get updated on my latest content as it drops. All of that will be greatly appreciated by me. Hey guys, before we get started, do me a favor. Go into the description section of this video. There you will find a list of all the players on the Colorado team that have YouTube pages. Make sure you check them out and subscribe today. All right, so this is where it all began, right here. Colorado football, this meeting room. Coach Prime addressed the team for the first time.
It wouldn't be possible without my man Rick. When I tell you, he is the man. And God called him strategically to reach out to me to make this happen. He didn't convince me. He confirmed to me that this was the place.
This was the site of his famous Louis Luggage speech. And check this out.
To restore, to replace, to re-energize some of y'all that are salvageable. I'm not gonna lie, everybody that sit their butt in the seat ain't gonna have a seat when we get back. But I'm coming. I started, and we're gonna go dominate, then we're gonna work. I'm coming to work and not to play. I'm coming to kill it and not to kick it. I'm coming. So you gotta understand, so when I get back, ain't gonna be no hats, no meetings, ain't gonna be no hoodies on and no meetings, ain't gonna be no phones. I wish you would bring a phone in my meeting. It ain't gonna be no earrings in the meeting. Everybody's gonna look like everybody. I'm coming. It's gonna be a different place, a different feel, a different attitude, a different energy, a different work ethic, a different want, a different hunger, a different desire, a different need, a different capacity. It's gonna be a different reach. I'm coming. See, by now you gotta feel it. You can feel what I'm saying. You can feel where I'm coming from. And you know I ain't playing because I got the credentials to back it up. I'm coming. And you're gonna hear me because it's gonna be little solid little footsteps that you don't even have to strain. But you're gonna know I'm coming. Just the sake of my voice, the commitment to excellence, that there's not gonna be any more mediocrity, period. I'm coming. Some of y'all that really got it, that really want it, and really deserve it, and you gotta play beside a fool that don't want it, don't deserve it, that don't even love it. I promise you, it's my job to get rid of it. I'm coming. I love everything about this institution. I mean, the academics prevalence, no crime, beautiful city, beautiful stadium. We've never had nothing of sort to work out in, to trade in. Our kids would go absolutely crazy to be in this situation that you in. But you don't respect it. I'm coming. You don't want it. I'm coming. Some of y'all don't even think you deserve it. I'm coming. And usually when God sends me to a place, he sends me to a place to be a conduit of change. I'm coming. Uniforms may not even look like they look now. I'm coming. The cleats, I guarantee you it's gonna be some special. I'm coming. We got a few positions already taken care of because I'm bringing my luggage with me. And it's Louis. I'm coming.
Louis Luggage speech. You know, he said, we already got a quarterback. You know what I mean? So don't even worry about that.
I'm here on the spot for any questions. Yeah, quarterback is coming. Yep, about 10 more I'm coming. And they dogs. And they gonna hunt and they gonna eat.
That was a memorable moment because that was his first time addressing the team, and he still had some unfinished business at Jackson State. And so he took care of that, and he flew back to Colorado to get things started. But this was pretty historical moments. You know, someone like Coach Prime, first of all, he has a gold jacket, NFL Hall of Fame. He's one of the two greatest sport athletes of all time, him and Bo Jackson. This guy has done it all. He played a football game, a baseball game in the same day. And he started his coaching career off at Jackson State, and everything was up there. He was very successful there. He even had an undefeated season, even though he lost twice in the bowl game. But he started off very successful. And when he took this Colorado coaching job, I thought it was a really good look for him. You know, he had Travis Hunter, his two sons, Shiloh and Shador. I thought this was the best thing. And he had Kermani McLean coming, the chance to showcase their skills in the Power 5. But with that being said, we have some sights and sounds from training camp. You know, so take a look at this.
Let's get it rocking. Buy your tickets too.
Well, the first thing is, you know, signing day is important because the players that you bring in to start to develop, that's the backbone of your program. Recruiting is everything.
Excited about everything. Obviously going to make some buzz once we get these kids inked up and good to go, and then obviously springboard going forward to the 2024 class.
Just, you know, continue doing what we do. I think we're on the right track. Things that we're trying to get done, you know, you win.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Here we go. Right. What are you doing as a teammate? Or are you going to just put it all on the coaches, all right? We see guys here all the time.
Now, let's talk about leading up to this TCU game. You know, we didn't know how the season, you know, we were speculating on would they go undefeated? You know, would they win 8 games? Some people had to win in 6 games. Some people had to win in 7. And we didn't really know what this team was going to do because he brought in 70 new players. Man, that's a lot of players. 70 new faces coming together for a short period of time. They have to gel together. Not only do they have to gel together, they got to learn a new scheme, whether it's offense or defense, you know, and they had to go out and try to win ball games with the cameras on them. So these players had a lot of pressure, man, but I thought the players responded well. But this TCU game, though, the TCU game, that won me a lot of money, actually, that TCU game. And I had showed you guys the ticket. I wasn't playing. I said, I think they're going to win this game. A lot of people didn't have them winning the game. And then some of the naysayers, after they won the game, well, TCU is on the downcline. You know, they're on the downcline, and, you know, they made all type of excuses, but that was a hell of a game. That was a hell of a game, man, the TCU game. But here's some of the sights and sounds of the training camp, of the practice leading up to the TCU game.
Come on, Shiloh. You got my name. You got my name. No, it's not that. That's one for you. You got my name. Do I need you to practice or I need you to name? You're not reading yet. I'm still thinking. Hey, no, this is life. You trying to shoot a commercial. I want to see a movie. Right? I got you. I don't want to see a commercial from you. I want to see the movie. Right. I know you feel good right now, but after you feel good, you got to give it more time because now you're feeling good. Now how does it respond? So are you sore afterwards? All you got to go through all that stuff. Right. I want you to feel good like that for a week straight. Yes, sir. How you feel right now? Yes, sir. I believe in you. Ready? Pressure's on. We hitting the button now. It's go time. It's go time. All the little prep and all that stuff is over. It's time for us to get a lot more serious coaches, staffers. It's time for us to get a lot more serious. We're going to be consistently who we are from here to this game. And we want to know who you are, and we want that consistently. If you rush the passer, be that consistently. If you're a blocker lineman, be that consistently.
And then when I realized I didn't have outlet, they used to call it.
It's crazy. You know you can choke in football. Talk to Mr. Rell. He seen it.
Big pitch ass in the guillotine.
God damn.
Like I literally was just like, my hand was on the tip, just.
Yeah, back up football. Throw that bitch up.
I don't know how. Didn't have outlet bro. They used to call it already. It's crazy because I knew they called it because I seen the ref look at me like, yeah, I got you, bitch.
Why did left tackle? Because he said left tackle, and he was like 55. I was like,
Hey, he was like, that wasn't me. That wasn't, I ain't hope.
well, it was D-Mac because I hit D-Mac and he dropped. So I was like,
Nah, no, I'm just saying what you told the ref though.
oh yeah, I was like, I mean, I'll take it.
No.
Slide off with somebody or something.
You gonna slide with me?
Yeah.
No, we get some more L2.
How the hell are you? It's hot. Can't wait for Texas, baby.
Can't wait.
Go kick that like right off the foot.
We here, man.
Yeah, I just thought about he kicked us off. We was like second down, huh? Come on.
Yeah, kick this off.
We was second down.
Oh, you with the hat too? It's crazy, bro. Javion.
What time it is, man?
I was gonna say they stealing already.
Who's stealing?
I don't know. I couldn't find my bag.
Coach Shoulder, how you feel?
The TCU game. That was an away game. Now, TCU, prior to this game, like the season prior, they were competing for the national championship. So I said this wasn't going to be no walk in the park game. Even though some people saying that TCU wasn't the same, you know, they lost a lot of their starters, whatever, but I knew it wasn't going to be a walk in the park. But man, Shador put on a damn show. They put on a show, man. Take a look at this.
Nope. First and 10. Show him you're here. Stop, boy! Easy, easy. Hey, man, that's a flag. Easy, easy.
After the end of the game, after it was all said and done, man, everything was just like up at that point. I remember after a live chat, I went live after that game, I had them going all the way, man. I was like, this is unbelievable. This kid threw for over 500 and some yards, man. I'm like, who does this? Over 500 and some yards. The offense looked great, man. After that TCU game, and then Coach Prime, he shared a moment with his sons and things like that. They were talking about how they won everywhere, you know, that they have, that he has coached, whether it's high school, whatever, they've been winners. And so they shared a moment there after the TCU game. Nebraska game, we all know that they beat Nebraska. That's a bit of a rival there. Nebraska's a rival. And you know, I was like, you know, I got them winning this game too, man. And take a look at some of the sights and sounds in the Nebraska game.
Number 22, Bailey Irvin, Bulgaria. 3, Dylan Edwards, the ball carrier.
Second and 24.
Right there.
Sanders pass complete to that.
Third and 10. 4th and 5.
After that, the Nebraska game, they're 2-0 now. Like, who could ever have written a perfect script? I mean, this guy, nobody thought he was going to win like this. And he's 2-0 because remember, he took over a team that was 1-11. They were 1-11, so he already eclipsed not going 1-11. Now he's 2-0, so he already took care of that. And I was like, man, the possibilities are endless now. I was even hyping him up. I said, yeah, man, this is up. Everything is up right now. And the beautiful thing about it is it's like a reality show, man. I knew that they were taking bits and pieces of the season for the Coach Prime documentary on Amazon Prime. I knew that, we will be able to go back to that and recap. But this is just my own recap, But yeah, they beat Nebraska. That's Colorado State. Okay, I had them winning this game too, even though they won this game. Colorado State, there was a lot of things said that made it personal. Guys, it was personal.
They don't realize not only we gonna kick their butts because it's personal, but it's gonna be business, but it's also pleasure. When I say business, blenders. I do a line of shades with blenders.
Coach Jay Norvell, I never really followed him too much leading up to the Colorado State game, but I knew this was gonna be up. I knew that this was a rival game here. It was all disrespect intended. And take a listen to what Jay Norvell had to say.
Today, and I don't care if they hear it in Boulder. I told them I took my hat off and I took my glasses off, and I said, when I talk to grown-ups, I take my hat and my glasses off. That's what my mother taught me. So
this was an absolute game that Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes had to win. The reason why I say Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes had to win, because these coaches, they're going against Coach Prime and the team. It's not, this was unusual circumstances where they're trying to humiliate and beat him. And this was a must-win game here. Take a look at some of the sights and sounds from this game.
Second and 4. Second and 14.
It happened. Then it happened. Travis Hunter got an injury here. Take a look at this. Now, for me, that was a dirty hit. That's just my opinion. It was a dirty hit, but you know, like Travis Hunter said, you know, he said it's football. It's a violent sport. Things happen. You know, we put our bodies on the line all the time, and I love how Travis Hunter handled that situation. He met up with the guy that, you know, injured him, and they pieced it up. And things were good at that point. That's just shout out to Travis Hunter, man. Travis Hunter is a really good young guy. His parents raised him well, and he handled the situation. I don't even think I could have handled the situation like Travis Hunter handled that situation, but that kept Travis Hunter out for a few games, and Colorado could have used Travis Hunter, you know, for these games that they lost. My closing thoughts on this, on the Colorado State game, they played them again in 2024, and it's a away game. And I have that game marked on my calendar because that's going to be a early in the season game. And like I said, they have to play them away. They also have to play Nebraska away too. But that Colorado State game is going to be up. It's going to be up, and it's like I said, it's a bitter rivalry game. And hey man, I can't wait for that Oregon game. Now, a lot of people, this is a game that many experts had them losing. They said, okay, they're 3-0, okay, fine. But the Oregon State game is the ultimate test. And they're not going to beat Oregon. They're just not going to beat Oregon. And I was like, okay, well, hey man, once the start of the bell, the whistle, I mean, started the first whistle, anybody could win the game, right? But man, Oregon handed to them, didn't they?
That's all he want to do.
All good. First and 20. Third and 15.
Coach, he kind of made it personal. He said they're playing for clicks. Take a look at this.
You told me right? Every moment. The Cinderella story is over, man. Right? They're fighting for clicks, we're fighting for wins.
I get it. He's saying they're playing for clicks, stuff like that. I mean, all eyes were on Colorado, and a lot of coaches didn't appreciate it. So that's why he said they were playing for clicks. And listen, man, if you know, it's just come with the territory with Coach Prime. I mean, this wasn't a normal situation here. This guy's a Hall of Famer. He's a celebrity as well. He was also in the broadcast booth for over 10 years. I mean, he knows how to market himself, and he knows how to play on social media. And it was all because of the cameras with Bucky, Darius, and Uncle Neely. Their cameras behind the scenes is also a part of it. And shout out to, first of all, I'm going to take this time to say shout out to Bucky, Deion Sanders Jr., Darius Sanders, and Uncle Neely. Their videos made it into a reality show. It really did. This is how all of this is working, because it's like a reality show. You know, not too many teams let you behind the scenes. Some teams, they'll let you see a little bit of the practice, but not this in depth. And like I said, they give you just enough to make you feel like you're in first person, a part of the team, because it's shot in first person. And it just makes you feel like you're a part of the team and you're behind the scenes, right? And I think that this is what captured the interest of a lot of people. So moving on, man, that Oregon game, oh my God. But okay, USC, Travis Hunter didn't play in this game. This was a home game as well. Believe it or not, this was a game that they could have won. I mean, the final score was 41-48. So that was a very close game. Like Coach Prime said, he said a lot of these games, he said the only game that they really got their butts handed to them was the Oregon game. He said a lot of these other games, they were right there in contention to win the game, and he was right about that. In the USC game, the score doesn't tell the story, 41-48. That was a very competitive game. Take a look at this.
So 3rd and 10.
Number 0.
Shit, Jimmy. Why? What?
He's too deep.
Williams pass.
Come on, defense. Yeah. Get it.
Williams fumbles the snap.
Let's get it. Go, Mikey, go. Yes, sir.
As you know, Southern USC handed them a loss, so now they're on a 2-game losing streak heading into the Arizona game. And we know the Arizona game, what happened at the end of the game with the Shador with the watch. But here's some of the sights and sounds.
Okay, big gap. 3rd and 5. Third and 12.
Where are you at? You on the sideline.
1st and 19. Third and one.
At the end, I said, oh, what is Shador doing? Like, where did he get his watch from? I guess Bucky was holding his watch. Somebody was holding his watch. And the next thing you know, he's putting his watch on, and here he go.
I'm right here.
Also, man, like the crowd, I don't know, the crowd was jeering him during the game. They were really giving him the business. That's a part of it, though. You know, if all eyes are on you, you're going to an opposing team and it's an away game, you're going to have the crowd on you. They're going to be jeering you, saying all types of stuff to you. That's just come along with the territory, but that's what happened. The Stanford game. Oh my God, the Stanford game, guys. The Stanford game. Let's take a look at the beginning of the Stanford game.
14, second and 14.
Let's get it.
Yeah, Reed. Yeah. 10, verse 10. First and 10, first and 10.
Let's look back to the line.
Run. Good stuff, boy.
Sanders pass complete to number 10, Xavier Weaver. Gain of 9 yards. Touchdown.
Let's go.
Number 3, Bryce Farrell, the ball.
Second and 4. Wrap him up. Good stuff, boy. Third down. Get him. Did he get it? Second and 10. Second and 10. Fourth and four.
It's the beginning of the Stanford game. Everything was up, guys. This was on Friday the 13th, okay? October 13th, it was on a Friday the 13th. The only thing I could tell you is it was on Friday the 13th, and this was a fluke. The score was 43-46. This was not a close game at first. They were taking care of business against Stanford. When I say taking care of business, they were taking care of business. But then they went to the halftime. And take a look at this.
What's up, boy? First and 15. Wow.
End of the game. The end of the final score was 43-46. That was the final score. And that put us on a after the Arizona game, that was a win, but that started the losing streak, the Stanford game. And so we're gonna move on to the UCLA game. Now the UCLA game, the final score was 16-28. So as you can see, a lot of these games, they were right there. They just needed a little bit more. Something was missing. The running game, I had said this, the running game, they didn't establish the running game like they were supposed to. The running backs didn't get enough touches like how they were supposed to. And this was the result, man. Let's take a look at this.
Get him. Good stuff, boy. Second and 19. Second and 19. Come on. Third and 7. No. Second and 10. Third and 3.
Only thing I can say is this season is going to be different, but we'll talk about that at the end of this video. So now what are we at now? The Oregon State game, the final score was 19-26. There you go again. It's still a game that they could have won here. The Oregon State game they could have won. Here's some of the sights and sounds from the Oregon game.
Stuff, boy. boy.
Number one. Turnover number one.
Yeah. 36, 36. Come on, we got to capitalize off of these turnovers, man. No mercy, dog. Go, go, go! 10, first and 10. Good stuff, boy. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
Okay, now going to the Arizona game, that was senior day. Colorado honored some of their seniors. It was their last game, and that score was 31-34. Again, another close game. This is another game that they actually could have won here, but it just didn't pan out that way. And so I don't want to get into you see some of the video here from the Arizona game, but I really want to go to the Washington State game. Now, this Washington State game, the score was 14-56. This is another game that they got their butts handed to them. I would say the Oregon game and the Washington State game, they got their butts handed to them. And Cam Ward, we faced Cam Ward. As we know, Cam Ward went into the transfer portal. And I believe he's playing with the University of Miami now. So here's some of the sights and sounds from the Washington State game.
Shoulder to shoulder, turn it up. Use it, God, use it. Bless him, let him make it through. Let him make it through. Step by his stripes, we heal. Heal him. It's on you, it's on you. Too easy, boy. Good shit, King. Hey, that's the way to block your ass off. Good shit, boy. What did it from?
Now, leading up to the last game of the season, it's Utah. They were out their starting quarterback, Cam. They were playing their third string quarterback, and they weren't even playing all their starters in this game, and the final score was 17-23. This is another game that I believe they could have won, but Utah ran it into the ground. They literally took so much time off of the scoreboard, off the game clock. It was just, we couldn't stop the run. And I know Coach Prime, after the Utah game, he had a lot to say here after the Utah game. Take a look at this.
As well, legal, thing man downfield, where we penalized. Penalty 7 for 59, which is not good. They ate up the clock. It was our thought process that we can control the clock and keep them off the field. They kept the ball for almost 40 minutes, which is astounding. Well, it's time to start projecting and start thinking about tomorrow already. Let's go.
With that being in mind, what is Shedor's injury? Will he have to have a procedure?
Shedor's hurt.
Will he have to have a procedure?
I don't know about a procedure. Shedor's been hurting for a while, and just prolonging that.
He had to go. He knew what he needed, and at this point, he was thinking, I got to go out and correct all of the things that we were missing and we were lacking this first inaugural season. And that's pretty much what he has to do. So in closing, he went into the transfer portal and he got some key pickups, because the first thing that he had to after looking at this whole season in its totality, Shedeur took a record number of sacks. Very unusual. So they had to address that situation on the offensive line. And they did that. They went into the transfer portal and they got some really good key players from different universities that will really contribute right away in the next season, the second season. And I think a lot of those games where, a lot of these games coming up where they're close, I think Colorado can pull it out. So they took care of the offensive line. The next thing they got to take care of is the run game. They have to address the run game, which that falls along with the offensive line. And we have some key players that's already in-house that's coming back. We have Tyler Brown. As we know, he sat out last season because of the NCAA. They wouldn't let him play. That multiple transfer situation, even though they kind of addressed it temporarily. I wish they could have temporarily addressed it last season so he could play, because we could have used Rock. But anyway, we have him this season and everything is up. And we have David Connor. He was injured last season, but he's there. He's back again. Now, to be fair, there's still a lot to go here because we're just approaching January. We're in January, so I don't know other players that are going to leave. We had a few players hit the transfer portal already. I'm thinking maybe after the spring game, we might have some more transfers. We don't know. But they're also going to have some more additions coming in. I don't want to speculate on the players that's going to come in, but they are a few key components away, personnel-wise, away from making some noise next year in the Big 12, in their first season going into the Big 12. So everything is up. And I just want to say this, man, I really enjoyed following this team this year. I really enjoyed vlogging on the team. In 2023, I enjoy vlogging on him. I enjoy behind the scenes. I like what Bucky brings to the table because he's very important. All of that is like a reality show. And I just want to say I appreciate all the people that have subscribed to me in 2023. I really, really appreciate it. I appreciate the conversations that we have on the live chats. I appreciate all the people that I met. And 2024 ain't going to be any different, man. Now, the season in 2024 is going to start in August. And it may be a longer season if they can qualify to get in these playoffs and things like that. They could play all the way to the end of January. So it could be a longer season. But definitely this team is going to be bowl eligible this year, man. This is where it all started in the background here, man. That Louis Luggage speech. This is where it all started. And now we know the next season, it should be up. It should be up. And I really, like I said again, you just don't know. I really enjoyed covering this because it's a healthy distraction for me. It's a lot going on in the world, but at least I can watch a little football. On top of it, we can talk about it together. But guys, thank you for watching. You know I'll catch you next video. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys. But before you go, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also hit the bell notification so you can get updated on my latest content as it drops. If you have any video ideas, feel free to leave a comment below. Take care.